This weekend, Congressman Ruiz is in Poland assessing the humanitarian crisis brought on by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. News Channel 3's Samantha Lomibao spoke with Ruiz about his visit to Ukraine's border.
What I've seen are the consequences of war.
Congressman Raul Ruiz describing the crisis at the Ukraine border as millions flee to protect themselves and their families.
There are women, children, elderly, people with disabilities, people with chronic illnesses who are crossing the border from Ukraine into Poland.
When visiting the border, Ruiz said he was expecting to see refugee camps seen in war, but was impressed by Poland's handling of the situation.
The Polish people have really done an incredible humanitarian job in taking the refugees from Ukraine into their homes, assisting them to get to their relatives' house throughout Europe.
However, Ruiz said that won't last long if change isn't made soon.
We're going to see people that don't have relatives, that have more injuries or health problems, and don't have the resources to rent a place or to find other locations.
On Saturday, the delegation met with Secretary Antony Blinken and other national and local Polish officials to find ways to give humanitarian and disaster aid. He said they need to coordinate with other countries to come together
and negotiate a ceasefire to allow the humanitarians to come in and provide the care and the aid that they need to save lives, and to evacuate non-combatants under international humanitarian law.
Ruiz was chosen by the House Foreign Affairs Committee to join the congressional delegation to Poland. He is the only member of the California delegation to attend. As a congressman, from a political standpoint, what was it like visiting the border?
This is our moment to rally the world. And as a congressman, I'm here to do my job and help America, help our country, to really help the Ukrainian people who have been so resilient, who have been heroic, and who will fight the fight that we all say we fight to protect democracy.
In Palm Desert, Samantha Lomibao, News Channel 3.